Just a little bit, babe. Hello, everyone. On every platform, everywhere. Hello, hello. It's a time for another edition of Smoothie Saturday. So we're going to continue this tradition on because I've got an amazing little e-booklet of all my favorite smoothie recipes. And if you're watching today for the Health Hostess Happy Hour on this beautiful Saturday, the Smoothie Saturday, if you're watching today and you head over to my website, there's a little connect box at the bottom, and it's your name, it's your email, and your phone number. All right, you go and fill that out. I get contacted by you today on Smoothie Saturday, and you get my smoothie ebook, little e-booklet for free today that has my go-to green smoothie recipes in it, and so many more. So hello everyone tuning in. It's so good to see you on this Saturday. Still trying to figure out this lighting situation, but we're gonna rock it. So last week on Smoothie Saturday, it was an exclusive where I shared my go-to green smoothie recipe with all of the ladies over at my private Facebook group, Moves with Maria. Today, Smoothie Saturday, we're sharing it with everybody, all right? Everybody gets a chance to learn one of my favorite smoothie recipes. And smoothies are so easy. They're so awesome. They're an amazing go-to nutrient-dense packed snack where you can get all the greens that you need that you might not like to eat, throw it in a smoothie, cover it up. Hey, Ken! Cover it up with some fruit and some delicious lemon juice, and you get your greens in for the day, and it's raw and it's nutritious, it's nutrient dense. So today on Smoothie Saturday, we are creating my favorite strawberry spinach smoothie. All right, and obviously smoothies, they're just a blueprint, right? They're a recipe, so you can modify them in any way you like. If you don't like strawberries, if you're allergic to strawberries, pick a different fruit. All right, but you need to be eating all of these delicious ingredients. Thank you so much, Ken. Thank you for sharing. Yes, and thank you all in advance for tuning in. And if you find this content helpful, if you know somebody that's dying to make a smoothie and they can find this content beneficial, please share away. And I thank you in advance. Share with everybody. So on this Smoothie Saturday, I am wearing an apron by my dear friend that was given to me by my dear friend Karen. She's a client of mine as well. And this was handmade in Uganda. So every Saturday, I hope to have a different apron to share with you. But this was handmade in Uganda with a beautiful little pocket in the front, tied in the back. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Beautiful. So thank you. Shout out to Miss Karen Quave. Thank you so much for sharing and providing me with this beautiful apron. So if you're just tuning in, we're making a smoothie today on Smoothie Saturday. It is the strawberry spinach smoothie. So today I am going to be using my magic bullet. More often than not, I use my Cuisinart when I make a smoothie because I like to jam pack it full of all these awesome fruits and veggies. So my little magic bullet, this little cup isn't big enough. Isn't big enough for what I want to do. So usually I'll be using my Cuisinart to chop it all up. But we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it small today. Only a few ingredients. And that's the thing. You don't have to get complicated with your smoothie, right? You don't have to get complicated with your smoothie. And you also, like I said, it's a blueprint. You just put in what you want. If you don't like the fruit, if you don't like the vegetable, change it up, all right? But they're awesome to make, and it gives you a lot of freedom for being creative. All right, so it is the spinach and strawberry smoothie today. If you're just tuning in, if you want, I'm giving away today only my little e-booklet of all of my favorite smoothie recipes, which, oh, hello, LaRonda. Happy Smoothie Saturday to you. So if you want, head on over to my website, fill out that contact form. I get your email, and you get my smoothie e-booklet for all of your smoothie making needs. I include, it's simple recipes. I include the nutrition facts on there, the cook time, well, the cook time, you're not cooking it, the blending time, and all of that. So you will get my recipe booklet, which I don't even know how many, there's 23 pages. I don't even know how many smoothie recipes are on there right now, but there's a lot. So without further ado, let's get to blending. Okay, so I've got my magic bullet out, and I've got the biggest cup container that I have. All right, I've got my blade, and just like the recipe says, it's a spinach strawberry smoothie. So let's see if I can maybe get a little bit closer with you all. I don't know. You have to work on this kitchen presentation. All right, we'll put you back where you were. You're fine. Okay, like the recipe says, it is spinach and it is, hey, Mark Skirtich. Blast from the past, old college friend. So it is a spinach strawberry smoothie. First ingredient, we got spinach, okay? And then we got a cup of frozen strawberries. I love to use frozen fruit in my smoothies because then I don't need to add ice, all right? And ice is just gonna water it down. So I get mine organic frozen whole strawberries, all right? But again, if you like other berries besides strawberries, by all means, use them. It's all good. So we got spinach, we got strawberries. It calls for a cup of nut milk. So maybe nut milk, coconut water, or hemp milk. I don't do dairy. If you like milk in your smoothies or you like yogurt in your smoothies, please, by all means. But non-dairy is my preferred method of consuming food. So I don't use it. But I have a couple cool options for you. So I recently found this at Whole Foods. It's by a brand called Picnic. It's a collagen creamer. When I splurged on Easter Sunday and made French toast, I used this as the milk with my eggs to make the French toast. And I use sourdough, of course, but this then, it's got MCT oil, it's got 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and it's got collagen in it. So I'm getting my daily dose of collagen protein. I usually use this daily in my coffee, but it's a great option to use as well in your smoothie. And this is gonna make it creamy, right? It's gonna make it a creamy smoothie. This is my other favorite, okay? Pacific Foods makes hemp milk, unsweetened, original hemp milk. Cool part about this, you get a little extra protein. Hemp seeds have protein in them. There is 0 sugar, very low in fat, and very low in like the crap ingredients. There's like 3 ingredients on this thing, okay? Some shelf stabilizers, yes, there is Gelen gum and xanthan gum. So I would prefer to not have that, but hey, this is a great, easy, go-to staple you should have in your pantry. So if you're just joining me, we're making a smoothie, all right? And just today only, if you watch this now or if you watch the recording, send me your, and we'll just keep it open for all weekend, okay? So Saturday and Sunday, if you reach out to me on my website, thehealthhostess.com, fill out the little contact form, send me your email, and I will send you my smoothie ebook for you to enjoy your own smoothies at home, okay? So we've got some options for our nut milk. What else? I do have some coconut milk in here too. Coconut milk is a great option. You got coconut butter you can use, but to add that liquid, to add that creaminess. Oh yes, Karen, hi. I told everybody this was from you. Don't you love it? Handmade in Uganda. Miss Karen, dear friend of mine, gave me this beautiful apron, and I hope to wear a different apron every Smoothie Saturday. So if you want to advertise, send me your apron. Let's talk. But for now, I'm going to wear this beautiful apron from my dear friend, Miss Karen. So we've got our non-dairy milk options. What else could be a possible option for your liquid? Obviously, water, right? You got water. But what else could you possibly use to give yourselves a little bit of liquid? Huh? Let me know. Do you know? Do you have any suggestions? What do you use when you're creating your smoothies at home? I'll tell you what else I like to use. And I like to use this because it blends really, really well with the fruits, okay? And, oh, it's a good thing. I'll find my other one. And lemon juice, all right? Lemon juice. I like using this besides the creamers because, like I said, I use this one in my coffee in the morning. And so by the time it comes to lunchtime and I need a nice refreshing smoothie, I don't want to add any more dairy. I don't want it to be creamy. All right. I want it to be light and refreshing. And not only is lemon juice amazing for you, it helps alkalize the body, but it also helps break down the properties in the spinach that might make it hard for you to absorb the non-heme iron that lives in there that we need. All right. So that just means non-heme means non-blood iron. So that blood iron is the stuff you get from your red meat. Okay. But you can also get it from spinach. Best way to digest it a little bit easier is to layer it up with some lemon juice. So luckily, I mean, you can see how much I make smoothies, right? This is 48 ounces and it's almost gone. So I'm going to hop out of frame here for just a second and grab my brand new bottle of lemon juice, lemon or lime juice, depending on the flavor you want, but I always keep an extra bit of lemon juice on hand, okay? So we've got our lemon juice. We've got, so I'm not gonna use the cream. And that's the thing, like, you know, if you get my ebook, if you send me your email today through my website, the Health Hostess, thehealthhostess.com, if you send me your email today and I send you over this awesome ebook full of smoothie recipes, and you don't like an ingredient, kick it to the curb. Find what works for you. And that's the best part about smoothies. You can experiment and there's really no rules, right? Okay, so we've got our next ingredient coming up to add another layer of nutrition. We've got flax or chia seeds. And let's see, we're gonna go to the other cupboard for those. So again, coming out of frame, but don't leave me, I'm still here. Flax or chia seeds. And I'm gonna choose chia seeds today. Great way to, you know, increase your intake of omega-3 fatty acids, alpha-linoleic acids, and you all know if you've used chia seeds before, you know they're going to add a little bit of thickness, a little bit, they're going to expand when you put them into the liquid, which is really cool. They actually help keep you more hydrated. So if you are on a hot summer's day and you need to hydrate, which we all do, throw some of these in with some muddled up watermelon, and then it expands. It kind of makes this its own smoothie, right? Its own smoothie texture, and it actually helps keep you hydrated longer because all those little seeds, they're sucking in that water. You're not just diluting yourself and letting it run right through you. You're going to keep some of it in your body. You're going to keep more of it in your body if you layer on those chia seeds. All right, so I'm going to go with chia seeds. And then to add a little layer of sweetness, like we need any more with these whole strawberries, the recipe calls for 1 pitted date. So I've soaked my dates, my pitted dates, I've de-pitted them, and it really only calls for 1, but I'm going to be making my protein bars with the other one. So I always keep some dates on hand. Okay, so let's get to creating, right? Because it doesn't have to take all day to throw together a beautiful smoothie. So, oh yes, almond milk and coconut water. That's a really good option too. You know, I showed you my coconut milk and that makes it pretty thick, pretty rich, pretty creamy, but the coconut water adds, again, another layer of nutrition to a liquid that we need, right? We need to make this smoothie. And so it's not just water, it adds a little extra layer of nutrition. So thank you so much, LaRonda, for bringing in that suggestion. Coconut water for the win, for sure. All right, so let's get to blending. Here we go. We're gonna do the whole strawberries first. It says a cup of whole strawberries, but just like I said earlier, the reason I use my Cuisinart most of the time is because this little cup can't always hold a cup. I think it really only holds like 16 ounces or something like that. I don't know. The max line is like way here below the top. So I might not be able to get a whole cup of strawberries in here. So just throw in what you want. All right, throw in what you need. I've got probably about 3, 6, 9 strawberries in there. And you know what? Once you blend it, it's not over, right? You can go back and throw in some more strawberries if you want. So I'm going to pop these back in the freezer so they don't melt away on me. I know in a lot of my recipes too, sometimes it calls for half water, half lemon juice or something like that, a half a cup of this, half a cup of that. If you love lemon juice the way I do, I just go straight on lemon juice the whole way, right? Don't even bother with the water. Just do the lemon juice. So I'm going to grab a little measuring cup for that so I don't get too much liquid. So I like to have some texture to my smoothie. I'm going to use up the rest of this lemon juice and recycle. Get the other lemon juice out. And there is kind of a little technique to layering your smoothie appropriately, especially if you are using this magic bullet, because you don't want anything to get stuck in the bottom. You don't want anything to, you don't want to overtax your machine if everything gets kind of stuck in there. So I've got a cup of lemon juice. Woo! Kind of kicks you right in the back of the teeth a little bit just to think about all that lemon juice, but I love it. All right, and now here's the fun part. Oh, let's recycle this too. Don't measure your spinach, right? If it calls for a cup of spinach, don't pull out your measuring cup. All right, just get your hand in the package. Give yourself a big old claw full of spinach and shove it in there. All right, spinach is nutrient packed. It's nutrient dense, packed full of nutrients, but there's a lot of water in there too. So it's going to break down. It's going to blend down. And you're going to lose a lot of that density. All right, so just pack your spinach in there. And like we said, spinach is so, so good for you. And I don't know who else, when they eat spinach, raw spinach, does it like make your mouth feel funny? To me, it does. It makes it almost feel like there's some like weird waxy coating in my mouth. If I eat spinach raw, just like in a salad, I can kind of get through it and I can, because I know it's good for me. So I push through that. But when I blend it up, that doesn't happen. And so I'm like, okay, the more spinach I put in my smoothie, the less spinach I actually have to eat. So here we go, packed full of spinach. Okay, I got my one pitted date. And like I said, I forewent the nut milk, the coconut water, the almond milk or whatever. I am using all lemon juice, all right? Maybe just a little bit of water if it becomes too thick, but I'm just gonna stick with all lemon juice. And then all we've got is that teaspoon of flax or chia seeds. And I am actually going to use a teaspoon just because I need to get it out of the bag. There we go. 1 teaspoon. I love this. I feel like Martha Stewart, like, welcome to my kitchen. Here we are making smoothies on a Saturday. And for next Saturday, I will be sure to inform you all what recipe we're making. So if you want to Smoothie Saturday it up with me, you'll have the ingredients to be able to get the ingredients next week and be prepared for Smoothie Saturday so we can cheers afterwards and drink our smoothies together. So the other thing that I'm going to add into this, and if you have ever come to one of my Moves with Maria classes, there's always a bonus ingredient at the end, all right? Because this is just a blueprint. This is just something to get me started. I know that I worked out this morning, all right? And I got a pretty long day ahead of me. So I need some extra energy, some extra oomph to it. So here I go. Coming over to the cupboard full of all the fun stuff. All right, I'm going to add some plant protein, and I'm going to add a little bit of maca powder. All right, these are 2 of my favorite things to add to my smoothies. Extra nutrients getting packed in there, right? I don't have to make 6 different dishes. I'm throwing it all in my smoothie. So here we go. I'm just going to add. So for this protein, it is plant protein. So for 2 scoops, you're getting 17 grams, and it is a vanilla flavor. I think it goes really, really well with strawberries. I've done it before. So I'm just going to add 1 scoop. So not too much, just 1 scoop. So that'll give me about, half of that. What is half of 16? Like 8 grams of protein. Okay, it's got chickpea protein, it's got brown rice protein, and it's got pea protein in it. So I get a little bit of protein in there, and then I'm going for my maca powder. supports healthy energy and vitality, which we all want, right? That's why we eat healthy. That's why we put good, nutritious food in our bodies, because we want to be vital. All right, so I got all my lotions and potions in there, and we're gonna go for the blending. Go for launch. All right, kind of pack everything down, make sure the frozen berries aren't frozen to the bottom. And here we go. Oh, coming around nicely. All right, so beautiful. That blended so well. Probably it's like a miracle that it blended that well. Usually it's like and gets stuck on a frozen strawberry. But you know, I was chatting and I had time to defrost just a little bit. But like I said, those frozen strawberries, they act as ice cubes and make my smoothie cold. You know, then I don't have to add extra ice. And I got a great question coming in from Miss LaRonda. What are the health benefits of the maca powder? And that's a great question, because it's kind of like one of those like in vogue words, but nobody really knows, why should I eat it? Why should I not? And the cool part about maca, especially if you're sensitive to caffeine or if you don't do any caffeine, this is like a really natural way to get a healthy version of energy. So it will make you feel energized. It will lift your spirits up, but it won't be that like crazy crash, like super high caffeinated crash. And maybe most caffeine comes along with some sugar anymore these days, right? Sugary energy drinks or coffee, if you put like sugary creamers in it or stuff, well, this will bring up your energy levels, but in a very natural way. And supports all of those healthy functions to keep you moving, your brain operating appropriately, like just to keep you sharp and moving throughout your day. So always a good way. And any way I can sneak in these little supplements, I love. So we've got our protein in there, our maca powder, our chia seeds, spinach and lemon juice to help us get all of the nutrients out of the spinach, all of that non-heme iron that we need. And here we go. All right, that beautiful green color. You always run the risk when you make a smoothie, the more ingredients you put in there, sometimes it comes out looking like brown. If you mix too many colors together, like throwing some blueberries in here, and it's gonna come out this like murky brown color. But not today. We got this nice, vibrant green cocktail. So yummy. Hello. If you're just joining me too, to this weekend, I'm kicking off for the public Smoothie Saturday. Okay, last week Smoothie Saturday was exclusive to my Moves with Maria Facebook group, and we do that all the time over there. They invest the time and money into being in that group, into that wellness group, into that wellness studio, that virtual wellness studio, and so I give them exclusive content to reward them for that endeavor. And we did my go-to green smoothie, like super alkalizing green smoothie. And so for you all that are watching today, that have tuned in today, that watch the replay, if I get your email through my website, so thehealthhostess.com, go to the contact page, fill out that little form, send me your email, and I'm going to send you my e-booklet, my smoothie e-booklet for free. So you can join me in making all these delicious smoothies. And I'll let you know which one I pick for next week. So you can gather the ingredients all over next week and join me on Saturday, because I would love to virtually hear all of those blenders whirring and be able to raise a glass of health to you when we're done. So let's see. And like I said, that protein powder is vanilla, and that's coming through with the strawberries. So good. And if Karen's still watching, I got my metal straw. And let's taste what we created. Oh, so good. Yes. Very good idea to go with the lemon juice instead. Especially if I'm adding this vanilla protein. Any protein powder is going to add a creaminess to it. So if you layer on the creaminess with maybe a nut milk or a coconut milk or something like that, you're going to go extra creamy. And it might be a little bit too much, but if you like it, hey, awesome. Do it. Now go. Go make your own smoothie. Make it a healthy day. It's gorgeous outside. So what that the parks are closed? There's ways that you can move your body today and make it the healthiest day yet. All right, if you haven't been following me on social media, please go over to Facebook. If you're an Instagrammer, go on Facebook, follow the Health Hostess over there. If you're interested in joining my private Facebook virtual wellness studio, it's Moves with Maria over on Facebook. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, it's the.healthhostess. And if you haven't seen yet, I am joining forces with Fit for Mom and a ton of other fitness gurus here in the Chattanooga area and beyond. We have some that are coming to us from California, from Florida, to put on a virtual move-a-thon next Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're raising funds for the disaster relief efforts here in Chattanooga after the terrible tornadoes that came through last week. And I'm so excited to do this and use our talents to give back in such a meaningful way. So follow us also. That Sweat for Nooga is what it's called. Sweat, the number 4, Nooga, Nooga. We've got an Instagram page up where we'll be featuring all of our talented fitness instructors, and we're offering a wide range of fitness from CrossFit to indoor cycling. We got Kyle House agreed to come in and teach a class for us. He'll be doing his hip fit style class, and it's going to be great. It's going to be so fun. There's yoga, there's booty yoga, there's cardio dance, there's something called work with a Q, and I'm super excited to take that. I think this has something to do with twerking, and it's going to be hilarious and fun, and it's all for a good cause, supporting those that have suffered from the effects of the tornado that came in last week. So that's Sweat, the number 4, Nooga. And just a little recap of what we've done today. We've made the strawberry spinach smoothie. So we added a whole bunch of spinach. Remember, don't measure your spinach in a cup. Please, don't measure your spinach in a cup. Just throw it in there. We've got strawberries. I used frozen strawberries, lemon juice, a little bit of chia seeds, 1 pitted date, which is optional if you want a little extra sweetness, but we had plenty with the strawberries, and honestly, I don't even taste that it's sweeter. So that's optional if you've got it. And then, of course, there's a bonus. As always, a little bonus. We used maca powder, and we used some vanilla plant-based protein. Just a scoop, just to give it a little different flavor profile and to get a little bit of extra protein in there. We're getting all sorts of nutrients right here in a cup, using a metal straw, wearing a beautiful apron from my dear friend Karen. And again, I hope to wear a different apron every week. So if you have a suggestion, or if you have a company you want to be promoted, send me your apron. I'll wear it, and we'll make a smoothie. Don't forget, head on over to thehealthhostess.com, fill out that contact information, send me your email, and I will send you, for tuning in and making it a healthy day with me, my smoothie ebook. So you are ready and raring to go when you need a nutrient-dense, healthy snack to get you through your day. Send me any questions you might have. Let me know if you made the smoothie. Let me know what worked for you, what you liked, what maybe your bonus little add-ons were. Let's learn and grow healthy together. Thank you all for tuning in for Smoothie Saturday. I will see you next week.